You're two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs head to Buffalo to take on Josh Allen and the Bills. The two friends, Josh Allen and Baker Mayfield, having a little fun, talking about each other to the media. Listen to this.
I have to walkie-talkie to him because he's so damn tall, so I can't really have a face-to-face conversation with him. But, you know, in Buffalo, it's cold, it's rainy. Even though he's 6'10", his hands are small, so he better wear his gloves.
Baker Mayfield was asked about it himself.
Oh, no.
He needs a walkie-talkie to talk to you because you're 6'10". He said you have small hands, so you need gloves still in this weather.
That's crazy.
What's the relationship like with Baker?
Baker wears 2 gloves golfing, so he's that type of guy.
You never want to be a 2-glove guy.
2-glove guy, yeah. I can imagine that
What's
inhibits
the
the grip.
difference?
2-glove. If you are playing golf and you're wearing 2 gloves outside of Tommy Gain, who used to do it years ago, you can't play.
Yeah.
You ain't got game.
I'm a
It
2-glove
grip,
guy.
right? Affects the grip.
I'm a 2-glove guy.
You can't do that.
You can't play.
Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, two very good quarterbacks, two players that have their teams playing good football. Who are we higher on right now? Josh Allen or Baker Mayfield? Ryan, you're up first, buddy.
I'm up first. I'll start with the quarterback. I want to start with the quarterback because I know he hates it.
All right.
Go ahead,
You
Dan.
were supposed to go first on this
Pick a
one.
team.
Go ahead.
Pick a guy. You don't watch film, Dad.
You hate Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
I'm going to say right now Baker Mayfield, okay? Now, part of this is who we're comparing them to. We're comparing Baker Mayfield to the Baker Mayfield that was the castaway, that, no good in Cleveland, you stink in Carolina, you had to have an opportunity in LA, you stunk in LA, like you had Baker Mayfield. And so anytime Baker Mayfield plays good, it's like we're comparing him to against a disappointment of the past in people's eyes, not me, in people's eyes. Okay? And then we're comparing Josh Allen against, Josh Allen. Josh Allen is the great quarterback in the NFL. He's better than Patrick Mahomes, but he can't beat Patrick Mahomes. And we're comparing Josh Allen to the guy who won MVP last year and did things at a historical rate. Josh has not played good this year, outside of a moment here or there. I've been adamant about that. I think Josh is playing frustrated. I think Josh is playing at a point where he just doesn't have a ton of help around him because of some of the injuries and disappointments with some of the younger players. Baker's at moments carried this offense. Baker has played at an MVP level, certainly the start of this season's first 6 or 7 games without Mike Evans and without Chris Godwin and with a rookie Ibuka who's played absolutely sensational, a revolving door at offensive line. And so I would sit here and tell you, I think Baker's played better than Josh. I think Baker's played at a higher clip with basically the same amount of support around him given the injuries. I love both players. People know that. But right now, just the way that he's playing, I'd go Baker.
I can't believe you tried to do that. I am so upset with you. Hey guys, I'm only picking Baker because of what and how Baker's career started.
If
you look at the journey of Baker Mayfield, think about the destination as secondary. The primary thing is the journey. Man, shut that up. Josh Allen ain't playing good. Just be honest.
I said that.
But start with it. Baker Mayfield, if these two dudes were nameless gray faces and all you had to do was watch the film, you would say, give me that dude over that dude, and the dude would be Baker Mayfield. Because you would look at what he's done with less in this year. You would look, Josh Allen has had more outside of Joshua Palmer, has had more of what he was supposed to have this season than what Baker Mayfield had.
I would disagree with Baker's played with less than Josh.
Josh Allen started with less at the skill position. That's Josh Allen's team. Baker Mayfield's team is supposed to have Chris Godwin. Baker Mayfield's team is supposed to have Mike Evans.
And he has Baker Mayfield this year.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield's team is supposed to have a tackle that's better than every tackle in the league that's played the entire year. That's not what Baker Mayfield has had. But there are games where Baker Mayfield's defense hasn't played great, and Baker Mayfield has had to bail his team out, make individual plays that go above and beyond the X's and O's, above and beyond schematics and strategy, and Baker Mayfield has done that.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield has been more of an MVP this year than Josh Allen.
Totally.
And that's okay. If I had to draft him, I'd take Josh Allen all day, every day, because of Josh Allen's physical tools and what I've seen that man do.
Sure.
It's not taking away that he's one of the greatest doing it in the game. But when we're just talking about what the film says this year, Baker Mayfield has been a better player than Josh Allen.
I agree with that.
Stephen A?
Listen, I don't disagree. I came across as disagreeing because when I heard the question presented to me, I'm thinking moving forward, what are you looking forward to? Who are you going to have more faith in right now? Who would you be higher on? And it would be Josh Allen. I know that Baker Mayfield is having a better year, a more efficient year. We're seeing Josh Allen turn the ball over 6 times over the last, 7 times over the last 6 games or whatever. We've seen them go 2 and 3 after they started out 4-0. We see the struggles that he has had. And obviously that's not something that you want to see from Josh Allen because they had a total of 8 turnovers last year and you already got 9 turnovers. I mean, you're just looking at it and you're saying, what the hell is going on? But Baker Mayfield is definitely having the better season. There's no doubt about that. Here's my thinking, though. I got to ask y'all this question because there's really no disagreement here, but I'm really interested in throwing this at y'all. They said before the trading deadline, because we all know that Josh Allen needs some help. We all know the reason that he's getting in trouble because he's resorted back to hero ball because you know what, you got cats that that ain't getting it done. He needed an additional pass catcher. They needed a few things in Buffalo, but he definitely needed that. They tried to grab Jaylen Waddle. Miami reportedly demanded a first-round pick in 2026, and the Buffalo Bills didn't want to do that. They were willing to give up a first-round pick in 2027, then 2026. Are we going to harken back to Buffalo regretting not making that move, y'all? Should they have been willing to surrender a first-round pick for 2026 as opposed to insisting they're waiting until 2027?
What the hell is the difference?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
It's going to be the 26th pick every year.
Yeah.
If that's accurate, I don't know if that is. Maybe it's a numbers thing because they don't have a ton of cap space in Buffalo. If that's real, I would be wildly disappointed because I would, if I was Buffalo. You want my first-round pick for 2026? Have it.
Agreed.
For Jaylen
Waddle? Agreed.
Have it. But Stephen A., I think my answer is yes. Now, here's the problem with where Buffalo is right now, Stephen A. The offensive pass game, because the offensive people aren't that different than last year. This offense was a juggernaut last year. The real difference is Matt Collins. They're thriving in New England.
In the run game.
He mauls people in the run game. Game. And so that's really the only difference, at least as far as the starting point. Kincaid's been hurt. They run their pass game through Dalton Kincaid. He opens everything else up. I think he's one of the best tight ends in football this year. And so then the butterfly effect is, well, no Kincaid. And then Shakir's not having the yards after catch impact as he had last year. And then Palmer, who they signed off free agency, hasn't been healthy. And so, they have no ability to be vertically threatening down the field. That's where I would disagree with you. Baker's done less. Mike Evans, obviously, the injuries, but he's been there at some. Ibuka would be the runaway star of the Bills' offense at the perimeter position right now. And so having that player would be a significantly different thing. I think the question is, who do we think is going to play better down the stretch? Who do we? And
that's what I was saying.
And
that's where my answer would be Allen. I would say Allen. I think that as the season progresses, we'll see Allen. Now, obviously, Evans is out, Godwin, that kind of cat. You got all your weapons, it might be a different animal. But I have more faith in Allen down the stretch than Baker Mayfield.
And that's based on the history of Josh Allen and what Josh Allen has done in extremely important moments. But when you watch the film now, it's the most Josh Allen, it's unlike Josh Allen in a way that we hadn't seen, to me, in the last 2 or 3 years.
Stephen A. is right. The hero ball term is we've used that in the past with Josh Allen incorrectly. That's the correct way to describe it right now.
Yeah, we have. I'm sure all of us have a little bit of recency bias considering what they did against Miami. Josh Allen didn't look like himself, although that is a divisional.